Hi, this is a current energy check-in for the 23rd of October 2025. Let's see what the overall theme is today. It's going to be a little bit quicker message. We have the sleeper. Okay, so cause and effect clarity. Cause and effect. All right, so watch out for your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're doing is going to be an effect. Everything will have an effect, right? All right, so cause and effect, the sleeper. Okay, maybe you're sleepy today, or there's something about sleep, getting enough sleep. Number 88 could be significant. Okay, abundance. So abundance and cause and effect. So you reap what you sow is what I'm hearing. Four of Cups in reverse. All right, it looks like the Seven of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. The High Priestess in reverse. All right, we're going to get some clarity on this. It looks like you're making a choice today, or there could be something that you're going to make the best of whatever you can today. So making the best of what you can with your opportunities. So I feel like if you feel limited, you're not going to worry about it so much. You're going to make a choice to carry out your best, I feel. So you could be making the most of what you have to work with today. All right, so whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to be patient with it. You're going to be diligent. You're going to get something done today. So today could be a good day to manage, analyze, to save, to build, to start planning for, and make a choice, make a decision, and then go ahead and start investing in that decision. You could be reminiscent today, or there could be some kind of pleasant time or relaxing time, like drifting off into the past or memories of the past. Be careful about gossip and about misinformation as well, and not trusting your intuition. You could be in like a dreamlike state, dreamlike. There, we do have this Neptunian energy that's changing now in Pisces, and you could feel a little bit more like relaxed or more dreamy, but be careful to stay on top of things. I feel like you're focused on creating or producing or saving or doing something diligently today. Let's get a focus on this. So you could be defensive or protective or just very single-minded today. You're not letting your thoughts wander too much. You could be very dedicated to a task. You could also be defensive about your choices, your decisions. You could be protecting your energy and what you're doing at this time, and really not letting other people dissuade you or persuade you to do otherwise. You could be keeping yourself on the straight and narrow and not really letting other people just, come in or... Yeah, it could be a very focused time. I'm getting someone just kind of walking straight ahead, not looking side to side. You could be very focused on what you need to do, what your path is today, or what your choice is. Something about you have nothing to hide today is what I feel. I feel like you're doing honest work, or the work that you do is clear or clarified, or you're able to make choices and carry things out without any hidden agendas. So you're honest in your work and you have nothing to hide. I feel like you're very transparent about whatever it is you're doing, but you're also diligent and protective of your workspace or your personal space. Tell me about the Six of Cups. All right, so you could be recovering from a loss, or there's something about the past where you kind of learning from your mistakes and restoring something from the past. You could be restoring memories or lessons from the past. And we have this High Priestess. So yeah, definitely trust your intuition. Your intuition could be slightly off, or kind of more like a dream type state. So make sure maybe you're sleepy or a little bit, there could be some brain fog. So tighten up your intuition, or, you know, sharpen it up. All right, let's see. What about this Seven of Pentacles? Okay, so continuing a cycle. You could be in process. You could be doing something like saving money or focusing on some sort of process. There's something that you're in progress with today. Okay, so you could be very truthful, very honest, or you could be working with legal documents today. You could be working with details, analysis, paperwork, or some sort of speaking where there needs to be truth and efficiency and a lot of boundaries. There's something about fine details as well, organization, ideas, and some sort of honesty going through with this process. The process needs to be very transparent and clear. So you could be thinking of a past lover or someone, maybe you're reminiscing about a past connection, or someone very close to you could be thinking about you. Someone that you knew, you might be thinking about the loss of a past lover or a past friend, or some sort of memories that you have of someone from the past that could be coming to the surface today. Trust your intuition. I feel like there's a little bit of distraction. There could be something that's hidden from you intuitively. So be very sharp when it comes to trusting your gut, trusting your feelings, because there could be a lot of unknowns around you at this time. But I feel like when you stick to what you're doing, your local environment, your whatever it is that's within your control, and you stick with the truth, I feel like you're diligent about that, or dedicated to something that you're building, and something's in progress. So I feel like this process requires transparency, honesty. But yeah, your mind could wander today. You could be dealing with a lot of paperwork or a strong focus on details. What is the Sleeper? Something could be going on regarding your sleep. You may need to protect yourself in your sleep. There's that Seven of Pentacles. So there's something that you're building or growing or in process with. Make sure that your work, be careful about your work today because of cause and effect. So whatever you're working on, it will make an impact or have an influence. So be very conscious of your work and how that will play out or affect in the future. So it's not just something that you want to be casual about today. Your work is important as far as following through and realizing the impact of your work. Okay, what is the abundance here? So I feel like whatever you choose, you're going to have more of. So you could have the magic touch today. So you could be getting more abundance, more money because of your decisiveness, because of your honesty, or because of something that you are being diligent about and watching the cause and effect. So your choices are definitely going to bring in abundance if they're careful. I'm hearing premeditated, strategic, honest. Tell me more about this Two of Wands. Yeah, you're going to finish up something today, complete a task, and it's going to be a huge relief or a release. You're going to be able to get a lot done today. I feel like it's a very focused day, a day of being like detail orientated or something. So you could be very focused in and you would accomplish a lot, and you're going to bring in a lot of abundance and release something here or get something done. So you could fulfill some sort of major obligation today. We have animal guardians, so you could be focused on things. You could trust your intuition. You do have an animal guardian here that's protecting you, so take note. You may see animals, or there could be an animal around you at this time, a spirit animal. You're going to reach a resolution with a personal issue today. So full moon in Cancer, and we also have that you're working through your fears. So I feel like something to do with work and very detail orientated regarding your work. That could be something for someone today. So stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You have everything you need within yourself. So look within. The angels want you to know about forgiveness. All right, so the angels want you to remember that self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. You need to approach exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else, with a so communicate from the heart, be patient, and persevering. So with the fear of God and a persevering mind, make sure that you offer forgiveness to yourself for anything that you're holding on to. That could be that past situation. There could be something from the past that you're holding on to. You need to forgive. So I feel like today's a day to, I'm hearing acquire, but I feel like you're also working through a process. And abundance is coming your way, but I feel like you're involved in a long process today, which requires a detailed analysis, fine tuning, and you could also be focused on getting some kind of major task done. Yeah, we have solutions. So you're working towards solutions with Archangel Ezekiel. So success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So yeah, there's that forgiving energy again. And also the self-control and self-discipline. We also have justice coming out. So you're fighting for justice and equality. So don't give up, because you will get justice with something here that you're working on today. What's the advice for the collective today? What's the advice to carry out for the collective today? What do we need to know for advice today? What's the advice for the collective? So emotional withdrawal. So stay emotionally withdrawn and focus on your work. Focus on quality. Focus on, even if you're limited, making the most of what you can do today, making the most of what you have, and possibly protecting your energy, trusting your intuition, and emotionally withdrawing in order to get a major task done is what I feel is what your focus should be. So emotionally withdraw. Don't let your emotions rule or control you. Withdraw from people if necessary to have time alone in solitude. Maybe you're trying to get work done and you don't need to be overwhelmed with emotions. What should we watch out for in the shadows today? What should we watch out for in the shadows today? All right, we have gilded regret. All right, so yeah, that past, we had that Six of Cups energy coming out. It's time to forgive the past. If you're dwelling on the past or going down memory lane and it's something that you regret, it's time to forgive that. I see you focused on a process or something that's in progress, a building. I mean, like you're building something, you're creating, you could be investing. So continue focusing on your growth, and letting go of the past, letting go of any regret and forgiving yourself. You may need to meditate or go into solitude to really address any shadow issues you have with regret, is what I'm getting, because now is not the time really, but it's best to release it so that you continue to grow and not hang on to that past regret. Trust your intuition about anything you feel regarding that and let it go. Let's see, let's get one last message here. Let's get an animal, because we did have animal guide, guardian, we have fox. So being strategic, and surprising others with favors. Okay, that's what I have for you. Have a great day.